Hey, how's it going? Hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. We're back for some more One Punch Man Season 3, Episode 5 here. Last episode, Gato one-shot King the Ripper, sliced him up, and saved Tadeo in the process. Now all he needs to do is take on Insect God, and he'll officially have gotten his get back. A couple of you throughout the week have been telling me that this particular episode potentially could have some good animation. A certain animator has been hyping up a certain cut that he has for this particular episode. His name is Van Oba. He's worked on Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, the fight between Chozo and Itadori. He had a cut for that. He's worked on Castlevania. He's worked on One Piece as well. So knowing his body of work, I'm expecting some exciting animation, and I can't wait to see what he's cooked up for us here. So yeah, man, I'm really curious to see how stuff continues to play out with the story and how the battles are gonna go. So without any further ado, let's see what's up. No opening? Hair? Jacked his dress. Turned it into a bandage. I like how Gato looks there. Cooked. So he's not going after Insect God? This looks like one of those goofy ending or opening songs with the credits rolling. The Adventures of Gato and Tadeo. Hilarious. The executive's kid. What is that? Is that a freaking dog? It's got those Kokushibo eyes too? Calm down, boy. Who's a good boy? Scooby-Doo's on demon time. Don't turn your backs. Oh, Master Splinter. Whatever the hell this guy is. And Shower Man. Oh, he shoots out toxic chemicals. Damn! Broke his faucet. There goes his arms and his leg. You guys are messing with the wrong one. He's growing stronger. He can heal? Yeah, normally they like to jump Gato. Interesting. So they're threat level demon. By the way, thank you guys so much for correcting me in the last episode. When I was talking about that moment where the jellyfish dude was talking to Tadeo and the other kid, and he was telling them how some of the monsters they have here are dragon level. I got confused and said demon level, which is my bad, but you guys corrected me. And because of that, I'm really curious to see those monsters in action when they take on the heroes eventually when they get here. Especially that black sperm dude. He's the one I'm really curious about. But dragon level, I believe, is the second highest threat level in this world of One Punch Man. The first is God, I think God level threat, and then the third is Demon, and the fourth is Tiger. Correct me if I'm wrong. So God was saying he's a dragon level threat. Weave. Oh no, did he kick him into the dog? Oh. Bro got turned into a Scooby snack. That's no ordinary dog. Threat level dragon overgrown Pochi? Damn! Cooked! The hell have they been feeding you, Pochita? I'm just messing. Saitama just chilling. He'll go out later. Yo! Ooh. I love that. That looks cool. Bunch of dead monsters. Hopefully Tario can find the exit. Bijou Dama! Yo, okay, Gato. That did nothing. He's cooked. Damn, not the death sign. Wow, there's no way Gato goes out like this. Surely. He's regretting. Oh, poor guy. If only Frankie was around to give him a cola. Nah. Scooby-Doo is not messing around. There we go. Yo. Sheesh. Bro? I'm starting to think Gato has very, very bad luck when it comes to dogs. Watchdog man whooped his ass too, right? Just hanging out. Woohoo! That did nothing! This dog is a problem. Oh no! Point blank! Point blank Bijou Dama! Oh, did he knock him to this room of Gyoro Gyoros? Oh, I love the art there. That looks good. That looks good. Speak of the devil.
ああ、素晴らしい。君は私の期待に応えてくれる。やっぱり生きていた。嬉しいよ。
Man, the drawings this episode look very, very good. I love the detail. Telekinesis.
よくも手下に俺を襲わせたな、不正ことに。今度はなん動けね
え。
Has he paralyzed him?
少しの間で見違えるほど成長している。
今すぐこの金縛りを解き上がれ。さもないと。
少し話そうか。
He wants to chat. Is Saitama gonna go out? Finally. Okay.
まだ半怪人といったところだね。それでもポチの消滅弾にも恐ろしいものがある。が、まだ足りないね。私なら君を最強の怪人に育て上げられる。
お前が俺を育てるだと？念力の使い方でも教えてくれんのかよ。
超能力でも武術でもない怪人化の秘宝だよ。ざっくり言うと人間としての死を何度か乗り越えること。
Interesting.
精神へ蒸気を
Subjecting both body and mind to overwhelming abnormal strain.
簡単なようで実は難しいんだ。皆すぐ死んでしまうからね。ちゃんと本人のレベルに適した。
Okay.
たような口ぶりだな。
Pretty sure he's done with the Dorochi.
数えきれないほど人間を簡易的に怪人化させることはできるようになったが、もともとその個体が持つ才能に準拠した変化しか起きず、それ以上の成長は見込めなかった方法がどうしても知りたかった。怪人に怪人を食べさせたり、血液や細胞を移植したり交配させたり、思いつく限りのことをやってきた。
He's been
そ
busy.
の過程で死を乗り越えると一つ上に
I love the drawings here again. The art looks really cool.
ステージに進むことが分かった。繰り返すごとに爆発的な成長を見せる。失敗作の山が積み重なり、その中で
Kind of reminds me of how Saiyans get stronger. Every time they're close to death, they get stronger and stuff.
その中で初めての成功作が
Orochi.
怪人王オロチ様。彼以上の素質がある。キリサキング
Garo surpassing his limits slowly but surely.
交わった結果、君はまた一つ壁を越えた。順調に進んでいる。すごく強くなっている。私の育成プログラムに従えば、ガロー君もオロチ様、それ以上の怪人になれちゃうかも。最強の怪人となってヒーローをこの世から消し去ろうじゃないか。君の夢を叶えてあげる。
余計なお世話だ。人材俺に関わるな。
His face.
つけられた時点でお前に拒否権はないんだよ。
He has no choice.
高みの見物してるやつが一番嫌いなんだよ。引きずり落としたくなる。
Gyoro Gyoro is the puppet master.
動くことさえできないくせに。これが私の超能力だ。
Oh,
スパー界の魔女姉妹と言われる竜巻。
surpassing even Tornado and Blizzard, the famed witch sisters. He's not beating our goat mob though. I'm just messing.
領域。
少しずつ。
He's breaking through.
よし、慣れてきて。
なぜ動ける？
これが気合い。
Willpower?
適応能力が尋常じゃない。じゃなさそうだな。
Bro's like Mahoraga.
何をもって調教してやる。
Shibak Tensei! Come on, Garo breakthrough. There we go, yo!
これが怪人協会の参謀なんて聞いて呆れるぜ。物体を飛ばす瞬間は金縛りが解ける。一つも作用しか起こせないんだてめえは。だからとっさにガードできるし脅威じゃねえ。
I see.
能力なんて怖くもなんともねえ。凡庸な怪人がてめえ
Okay, Spider-Man.
てめえごときが育成するだなんておこがましい。ちょうど落っこしたところでてめえと会えてよかった。の頭脳だけぶっ潰せばあとは勝手に瓦解すんだろう。
Oh, yo, that's a really cool shot. I just don't like the blue filter. Oh, man. Just like last episode. Okay.
これから言うのにあんまり疲れさせるなよ。私だってなるべく体力温存ということで。オロチ様、やっちゃってください。
Uh-oh. Crap.
健闘を祈る。
This is not good. Oh! I think Garo might be cooked here. Gyoro is even giving them more space. Back with Saitama.
また振動とそう読んでる漫画の演出みたいだな。こういうのがめちゃめちゃ強いって現実には起きないよな。ラスボスみたいのも存在しないし。
Wow. It's funny he says that because he's never really run into a strong opponent that's been able to beat him. Minus Boros. I think Boros was the strongest person that he's run into, but everybody else, he's been taking them down with one punch. Hilarious. By the way, am I tripping on the manga? It kind of looks like Boros is on the manga. Kind of looks like him. Or am I tripping? Anyway, you guys will let me know. Poor guy. Orochi has faces on each and every one of his fingers with eyes and teeth. Crazy. Oh boy. Bro even has faces on his kneecaps. Crazy. One thing I really admire about Garo is the fact that he doesn't give up despite his odds. Oh! Damn! Oh, the horns, huh?
問題ね。さっきも穴開けられたばっかりだからな。
Okay. Yo, that was sick! Look at him go! My name is Barry Allen. I'm the fastest man alive. Okay, Gato. Pretty cool looking animation. God damn, bro, don't break the sound barrier. Are you going back in time? Look at him go. He's going for the eyes. What the heck? Nice dodge. What in the world? Jeez, Orochi's crazy. He's truly a monster. What? Bro can't catch a break. Hilarious. He can breathe fire too. Man? Bro has a flaming cape too. Orochi's pretty tough. I don't think Garo's gonna give up though. At least now we know he's fireproof. Okay.
確かに強い。だが強いだけだを名乗るには足りねえものがある。
足りない？
全然怖くねえ。
Really?
恐怖が足りない。
Fear.
お前らにも与えてやる。
A demonstration?
恐怖。肉体の差は技で埋める。
Technique?
ああ、恐れる。
He's doing the same thing as him?
嘘だろう。俺と同じ構え。
自分だけだと思ったか？お前の動きや技など一目見ればコピーでき
Okay, Kakashi.
た成長させてしまったようだな。
Damn.
それ通り。俺の剣を一目でコピーしただと？わざわざこっちのやりやすいスタイルに合わせてくれるとは優しいとこあるじゃねえか。後悔しやがら。
ヒーローを倒すことへの執着、怪人への強い
What? Whoa, 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 whoa. That. What? Garo's already gotten his ass kicked? What happened? Did I blink and miss something?
怪人への強い憧れ。
That was
怪
quick.
人らしき衝動や欲望の発露は見られしさを捨てきれないのか。純粋なやつほど自己矛盾に葛藤し、心の隙を作りやすい。
He tried his best, but Orochi was just too much for him.
的に洗脳してやる方がいい。ヒーロー協会も S 級以上のカードを隠し持っているかもしれないからな。
Saitama. Oh, speak of the devil.
下から音がするな。お、でも今静かになった。
Okay. I'll start with the positives I have before we get into the criticisms. I enjoyed the episode for the most part. I think the coolest cut of animation was that sequence where Garo was running away from Orochi and he killed those two monsters. That part was really well animated. I don't know if that's the cut that Van Oba worked on or not. Just let me know in the comments. But regardless, I thought it was pretty cool. The drawing and art of some of the characters in some scenes is very well done. I think my favorite one is that shot of Garo on the ground after he was attacked by Pochi. That point-blank attack when he was sent into the room where Gyoro is. That shot of him on the ground, the art and detail on him is very incredible. I very much loved that. There was also another scene with Pochi that looked pretty cool too, and Gyoro as well. They're really killing it this season when it comes to the drawings and art of some of the characters. Naturally, the story is keeping me engaged, so that's another positive I'll give. When it comes to the criticisms, though, there are two major ones I have. One I really don't like, and the other is pretty confusing, is what it was when I saw that scene. But maybe you guys can help me out there in the comments. But when it comes to the criticisms, the first one is that shot where Gato was doing the Spider-Man pose and he said it's hunting time, something along those lines. I really don't like the blue filter they used again for that particular scene, similar to the way they did in the previous episode when Gato got back up and his back muscles grew. They used that blue filter again. I just don't like that blue filter, man. The purple aura really didn't bother me too much, but that blue filter just kind of kills the vibe for me. Maybe you guys feel the same way. Let me know in the comments. My second criticism, and I think this has to do with how that particular scene was cut, which added to my confusion in that moment. But that moment where Gato is going in for his final attack on Orochi after Orochi copies his technique, it all of a sudden cuts to Gato folded and defeated, and it just spun me. I didn't like how that scene was cut, and probably this is just a me thing. Maybe you guys feel the same way. I don't really like how that scene played out. The cut is so unexpected and sudden, and if it happens the same way in the manga, then I guess it is what it is. Maybe this is just a me thing. But for me personally, the way that scene was cut and edited, I was not really a fan of, man. That cut was just so sudden, it spun me, you know? Overall though, I enjoyed myself for the most part with this episode. I kind of expected more, to be honest with you, especially because of how much this episode was being hyped. There were some cool scenes of animation, especially that scene I mentioned earlier where Gato was running away from Orochi and he took down those monsters. That animation sequence was pretty cool. But because of the hype surrounding this episode and the animator as well hyping the episode up too, my expectations were a little bit high, you know, because of all that. And I've come out of the episode, you know, a little bit disappointed, just a little bit, because I expected more cool animation scenes. There were also a couple of parts here and there that were not really the best animation wise, but it really didn't take me out of it. I enjoyed myself for the most part, like I said. And given what we know about the production situation regarding this particular season, I honestly think JC staff tried to do the best they could with whatever limited resources and time those douchebags at Bandai gave them. So looking on the bright side, at least we can say the whole episode wasn't a PNG. There were pretty cool moments here and there, and like I said, my favorite part was that part where Garo was running away from Orochi and he cut through those monsters. That sequence looked pretty cool to me. Maybe you guys feel the same way. Let me know in the comments. And I've mentioned this before, but honestly, in a perfect timeline, I would have loved for Madhouse to continue animating One Punch Man, of course, but I've come to terms with the fact that that's never going to happen again. Madhouse is focused on Frieren right now. It would have been really nice if the show got the care and love it deserves, especially animation-wise, but Bandai has really messed stuff up, and I don't understand what the thought process is for these executives, you know? Because One Punch Man is an awesome show. It's really unfortunate that they kept the fans waiting this long because of that time limit that JC staff has been given. We're getting a mixture of bad, mid to okay, and good animation, you know, and that shouldn't be the case at all. And I'm willing to appreciate, of course, those moments where JC staff is doing their best and we're getting really cool animation. Just like for this episode with that scene of Garo running away from Orochi and killing those monsters. But yeah, man, it's just a really unfortunate situation all around with how the production for this particular third season has gone, and I honestly don't even know if we're gonna get a fourth season after the drama that has been surrounding this particular third season. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see on that. However, like I said, I enjoyed myself for the most part with just a couple of criticisms here and there. And yeah, I'm curious to see how stuff plays out in the next episode now that Saitama is heading, I assume, to the hideout of the Monster Association, since he could hear the earthquakes and shakes from the fight that was happening with Garo going up against Pochi and Orochi and stuff. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. How did you guys feel about this episode? Did you think it was good? Did you think it was bad? Let me know your opinions in the comments. If you enjoyed my reaction to this episode of One Punch Man Season 3 Episode 5, I'd appreciate it if you guys could subscribe to the channel. It really does help out a lot. Also give the video a thumbs up. You can also feel free to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future reaction videos, live streams, or walkthroughs. You can feel free to become a Patreon or a channel member by clicking a link down below in the description of this particular video to support your boy, and you always get a shout out in every single one of my videos. But until then, guys, please do me a favor, take care of each other, have a lovely weekend, peace out, and I'll see you guys next time.